welcome back to Talk of Alabama. This morning, we're learning about a way that you and your family can give back to people who could really appreciate to know that someone is thinking about them. We're talking about the Cards for Hospitalized Kids program. Jen Rubino is the founder and executive director. She joins us now. Jen, thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
First of all, tell us, why did you start this program?
Yeah, great question. So I started because of my own experience in the hospital as a hospitalized kid. I had a lot of surgeries when I was in high school, and I really saw firsthand how difficult it was to be a child in the hospital and saw so many kids who were worse than me. And so I wanted to be able to do something to help them. And I saw how impactful making a card could be. And so that was how it started.
You said you had several surgeries. How long would you say was your longest stint in the hospital?
My longest stint in the hospital, I would say it was about like 2 weeks or so, which was definitely felt very long at the time. And I faced, months of recovery after that. And while I was there, I saw so many kids who were there for months at a time, sometimes even like 6 months or so. And so I definitely wanted to be able to help other kids like that.
Of course, yeah, that can be really isolating too. So you saw the impact that a card could have. You founded this program. How does it all work?
Yeah, great question. So we are now a national organization. It started very small locally in Illinois, but it's now national. And so we distribute cards to hospitals in all 50 states, as well as Ronald McDonald houses. And people can make cards on their own using the guidelines on our website. We distribute holiday cards as well as general cards throughout the year. And so people can find the information there. You can also host card making events, things like that. And it's a great option for people of all ages and artistic skills. And then from there, people send the cards to us where we process them and then distribute them out to the hospitals.
That's great to know. So you don't have to be a trained artist to make some of these cards.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. It's something anyone can do. And it's really great to see the variety of different types of cards.
Certainly. And I'm sure there are, holiday events that have gone on, throughout the holiday season, and there's an influx of cards then. Can you talk about maybe the importance of sending one in the off season, in January, throughout the year?
Yeah, absolutely. We always see a huge surge of cards during the holiday season, and it's a time people are wanting to give back. But it's, particularly impactful for kids to get a card during the regular months of the year, and that's a time we're not receiving as many cards. And so that is a really great time to be able to give back and, help brighten a child's day. And it's something that they're not necessarily expecting, but it's very impactful.
Certainly. And I'd love to know, what impact have you seen from your organization?
Yeah, the impact has been incredible. It's a very small gesture, but it really does mean so much to the kids and their families as well. We have a lot of kids that go on to volunteer for us after they recover, and, it really does make such a big difference for them. Just showing them someone is thinking of them and that they're not forgotten, even in the midst of such difficult challenges.
Certainly. You never know the power that just a simple encouragement can make in somebody else's life. Jen, where can we find information about card making events at local libraries, or if we want to start one for ourselves?
Yeah, you can find all the information on our website, cardsforhospitalizedkids.com, and we have all the info there, the guidelines, events, things like that.
Great to know. Jen, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
There's more Talk of Alabama just ahead at this break.